Good morning everybody, it's about 8:15 a.m. today, one of my rare morning sessions. I've come out this morning, I've got a few hours to spare, come down once again to the lovely little River Oll, taking on board what I discovered in the last video and the way to go, which basically, if you didn't see that video, was I caught on maggots and I didn't catch on bread. Got plenty of worms with me as well this time. I only had lobworms last time. I've got some dendrovenus with me as well this time, which I think will be very useful on this river. I've come up to the other bit of the stretch as well, the top half of the stretch. I've had a walk right up to the top, and there's not as many nice looking spots on this side, so there's perhaps 2 or 3 really nice spots that I've seen, but the river's quite up and quite coloured, as you can see. So I think I'll do the nicer looking spots here, and then we'll have a go down the lower stretch as well. Give it maybe 3 hours this morning, something like that. So long I've got to have a little bit of a row. I'm going to get started in here and see how we get on. Baits I've got with me, as I said, I have got worms and maggots. I have bought some bread, but I'm not intending on using that, I have to say. After last time we just had a few knocks on bread really, and that was all. So I'm thinking worms and maggots are the way to go as well, and my friend Mick, who fishes this river a lot, has told me the same. So take that on board and we'll have a go. I've got a bit of Angling Bait Company Pro Roach ground bait in my bag here, with just mixed in with some liquidized bread. I'm on the ultralight, of course, my Drennan ultralight, and yeah, we'll see how we get on. There's a little sort of slower area in here on a little corner, so I'm going to have a go in here first, and then we'll work our about. We'll move down the stretch, unless we catch a fish, of course. It's a proper recce trip this time, I think, guys. I'm not gonna hang about like I did last time in a small section. We'll try and do lots of different swims today. So really, it's the first time I set eyes on this stretch as well. This little pool, I thought would perhaps be a good spot, but having put a bait in, it's about 2 foot deep. Oh, but we're getting a bite straight away. Oh. Well, there you go. Missed it, but he's had half my worm away. Come here. Perhaps a little bit deeper, maybe 3 or 4 foot. Clearly some fish here anyway. Very rattly, fast bite. Hello. Got an audience. These fellas. Looks like perhaps not many people come up in this field. Bit of a novelty. It's like the mafia. The more that come over, the more are coming over. I ain't got anything for you, I'm afraid. You're after my bucket, aren't you? Now I've realised what's going on. What? You're not very scared, are you? Psst, go on, clear off. Go on. Off you go. I'm trying to get butted into the river and first thing in the morning. Yeah, they're bored of me now. Good. Concentrate a bit better. Well guys, I'm getting some right old clouds in here and I just can't hit them. I'll leave the bites to develop this time, although it was rattling away that time. There we go, it's really changing away. There's some rattly bites, but not quite right. I'm gonna go on a maggot feeder. Yes, I've got this very quick chain system going on here, which I'll run through. As I said in the previous video, I'll run through my gear in a separate video. We're sort of left-handed. Exactly how I'll set this up. I'll set it up so change feed around hook links really quickly, and you can change the length of your hook links really quickly as well. Right, get on the grubs. He was mugging me. Tiny little feeders. I've got a tiny little Camasan feeder on there. Just really, really tiny one. Probably holds about 20 maggots. I think something like that. But that's plenty to put into, you know, really small little pool like this. Well, Lots of funny rattly little bites, but maybe minnow. One more cast and then we'll move on. Oh, now we've got something. Oh, it looks like a trout. Yep. Well, absolutely stunning. Not what we came for at all. Very out of season, but absolutely stunning. He wanted those maggots, didn't he? Trust this swim, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, sorry to hook fish with this, my broken nail. Come on. Right. I'm going to get him back just downstream, I think. Well, shows you what I know, doesn't it? Said it was little fish. Clearly not. Have another cast. A little bit further down the cover. Well, I suspected the swim is wrecked. Not really surprising. So, we'll move on. I just find these hook keepers so awkward to use. Let's go. Well, species number 2. Little dace. This is great fun. Fantastic. Put him back right there. Great fun. All I'm doing, sort of, as far as watercraft goes, is most of this river, as you can probably see, is belting through at the moment. The fish are not going to be wanting it being that, and it also tells me it's quite shallow. All I'm doing is just finding these slacker areas where the fish have got to use less energy. And to be honest, it's quite helpful as well that way, because you know you can avoid 80% of the river really. And species like dace and trout, they do like some current, but you know they're not going to want to be out in the raging flow. They'll want to be near the flow because obviously that's bringing the food to them, but they're not going to want to sit in it. So I'm just fishing just on the edge, fast water. Definitely a show of dace in here, just sitting just off that current. Like peas in a pod. It's a little bit bigger though actually. Beautiful. Look at that worm. Drop him in just up there. I'm going to have one cast in here with a bit of bread flake right next to that tree root and tree trunk. Right in there. So it does look very chubby, this one. Just give that 5 minutes. Fab. Well, it's morning of the dace this morning. Lovely job. Right, I'm going to keep him just in the net down here. for the 5 or 10 minutes we spend in this swim. Well, new spot. Water's moved a bit downstream, the water's a lot steadier down here. Tells me it's a little bit deeper. There's lots of slacker areas on the far bank. Pushing through a little bit too much for this ultralight, but we'll be okay. A nice looking run through here with this cover. Steadier water on the far side. Still with a current through. Days today. Lovely job. Great stuff. Alright. I'm going to move on, I think. As I said, it's going to be a bit of an exploratory session more than anything. Cover as much as I can. Just helping fishing a size 12 as well, isn't it? And a medium-sized Dendrobina. It's definitely helping. Sitting on my hands a little bit and letting the bites develop, certainly. Well guys, as you've seen, we've done a few swims. The bites are sort of dried up, and I've ended up at that swim where we had those roach the other day. I started to get some knocks in here. I've actually got a huge lobworm on me. So I'm going to take this off. Perhaps go on a much smaller, perhaps half a Dendrobina. Or even back on the maggot feeder, but we'll stick with the worms for now. They've been pretty good up till now. I'll put a few maggots through the ground bait and the feeder as well. Not going to give it too much longer, but we'll see if we can winkle a few fish out of here before we head off home. A nice roach would be good, or chub. I don't mind really. Anything. Be happy with anything. Looks like half a Dendrobina now on a size 16. They were banging away on that lobworm on a size 6. Well, there we are guys, very lively little fella. We'll get him back. I'm going to try one more spot on my way back to the car. It's just starting to rain now, so I think there's some rain coming over, so I'm not going to hang about. But just one more spot to try, and then we'll make a move. There's a silver dart. That's what they're called. Lovely little dace. I'll put him in the net, just in this last spot, so he doesn't spook all his mates. I think that's a mistake we made last time we came. Put them straight back, and just going to scare all their mates. Put those 2 roach in that dace, put them back, and that was that. So just put him in there, just for literally, I'm going to give it 5 more minutes, and then that's it. And we've done the whole stretch. We've done the upper half, which is right bank fishing, and then this lower half, which is left bank fishing, as you've probably noticed. Yeah, it's been a thoroughly enjoyable morning. Really enjoyed that. It's just a nice temperature. It's a little bit of a bite, about 10 degrees. Bit of a bite to the wind, but it's just nice, it's pleasant. It's a nice fishing day as well, just a little bit drizzly and overcast. Certainly some fish in this swim. A bit more water clarity. This would be a nice trot through here. Bring the stick float and the centre pin to this peg, I think, along with the other one a bit further down. A nice peg to have a trot through. Give it 5 minutes now anyway, just see if we can't winkle a few more fish out. How I'm missing these bites, I have no clue. I got this one. Wow, lovely stuff. Definitely think this is a trotting peg. Wonderful in here. Watch that stick float go under. Just hook that maggot a little bit differently. So threaded it onto the hook. Let's try that again. Just put it round. Put the hook through the maggot rather than just nicking it. Actually, so like I say, threaded it onto the hook a little bit. And you hook that one straight away. Well guys, that's me done. Day of the days today. I had one trout and one chublet. Yeah, day of the days. It's not a great colour for chub, to be honest. It's needs to clear a bit for me for catching some chub, but it would be nice to get after some chub along here, for sure. And yeah, come back and do some trotting as well. Nice to trot through here. Just, as I say, it just needs to be a bit clearer than this. It's like this much visibility. I think we'd struggle. We get these fellas back. 2 little days from this last swim. There we go. Oh, I've really enjoyed that. It's nice for a change to drag myself out of bed in the morning and get fishing. Do like my evening sessions though, but makes a nice change. Now I think my plan is to get on the Avon again as soon as possible, but at the moment it's very brown, much more coloured than this, and really only good for barbel. So perhaps we'll get out barbel fishing in the not too distant future, or if this place clears we can get back here, perhaps do a bit of trotting or get after some chub. So I have to suck it and see a bit. I'm not sure the weather forecast. I think it's raining now. It's rain on and off all week. The rivers are pretty topped up and the ground's saturated, so any bit of rain is going to colour up the rivers and put them up. But yeah, we'll have to suck it and see. Perhaps get in here, try and get up the Stour as well. Although the Stour is still in the red at the moment, it does drop fairly slowly and it's very coloured as well. So as I say, we'll suck it and see. But for now, Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. It's a nice, enjoyable morning here. Tight lines, enjoy your own angling, and I'll see you again very soon.